Thank you for coming tonight. Kind of what we thought. We knew they'd shoot the three well and often, and I hoped we'd guard it better, but we didn't. And so again, learning process, and hopefully we did. He said this is an opportunity for us. We could have handled things better, but now it's how we handle the opportunity with the chance to learn from it. And I think we will. And so we're a little better in the second half, guarded it. It's 7 threes in the first half and held them to 4 in the second half. So some better, some improvement in the second half. But, we're better with Desmond on the floor, so that's no surprise. He got some fouls early. We're better with Kevin on the floor, so that's no surprise as well. And we've got to get our other guys to give us more defensively, especially, and that's what they've got to understand. So, but as far as a couple other things, we had a unique situation. We lose Deontay early, who's been playing real well for us, and then we don't have Jaden, who's been practicing at that spot too as well. So all of a sudden, we're playing a completely different lineup than we've ever practiced with all year. So you take 2 guys that play the 4 for us out, and we're in a whole different situation when Jared needs a rest, and so. We had to adjust on the fly. So it's interesting how that occurs. You have 30 practices to prepare for everything, and we didn't prepare for that one. So we've got to figure that out going forward.
You talk about fewer turnovers in the second half, more takeaways.
Yeah, we've been emphasizing that a lot. We turned it over a lot in our first scrimmage, then we got it down to 10 in our second scrimmage. So it's been an emphasis from the beginning, from the day they got here. We saw some. With a younger group, a new group, obviously that's a concern, and so we've done a better job with it. But I think it was 7 in the first half, 5 in the second half. It's just some careless ones. Eds can't have those travels, and it's something we've been addressed with them early and often. So we've got to do a better job in that area. But 12 is not a horrible number. You want to be. Our goal's 10 or less, and that would lead the country if you average that. So. But that's where we need to be, and that's where we have to be, and that's what we're going to strive for.
Jamie, what do you think the difference was there in the second half, especially the 15-0 run? It seemed like Desmond.
Yeah, I think we drove it better. We got the ball inside, a little bit more paint touches, and then defended better on the 3. But having addressed the rebounding is something that's just got to change. We got our rebound in the first 2 scrimmages, won by a significant number, and somehow. Wherever you won, we found a way, but this has got to change, and it can't be just Kevin rebound. I thought Jair's rebounded well in practice. We thought that's a strength of his, and we saw it again. So that's a good sign. He does that well, and Deontay is one of our better rebounders too. But we've got to get more rebounding. But I thought we guarded the 3, and that's what we guarded there in the second half. That was the difference, and we drove. We got to the rim more, got to the paint more. So we're emphasizing paint touches this year. More so putting a number on it and trying to get that going. And I thought Desmond kind of got that going by driving a little bit more.
Would you like to see Kevin touch the ball more?
Yeah. It's something we got to do, and it's something we got to talk about. But yeah, he goes 8 for 10. We've got to do that, and he's a better player than he was last year. So again, we're going to face bigger teams, so we won't have that size advantage going forward here. But we got to take what's there, and he finished well. But again, I think it's a lot of minutes for him too as well. And we're fortunate he was in foul trouble. We got to play through some of that at times. So that's going forward. We got to prepare ourselves. So, but he's an improved player, and again, we've got to get to the foul line more. That's across the board. Again, it was we settled for 3s, which is something we addressed early prior to this game. But we're not a as well as we practice, as much as we've improved, the lights coming on was a different thing for us.
Jamie, what did you think of Alexander?
Yeah, he's good. We watched film on him, so we knew he could score. But 10 for 12, I didn't realize it just that minute. I missed one at the end, but that was good. I guess it. Defensively we weren't very good, but give him credit. I think we gave him some ones, as I told the guys, we gave him a couple open ones early. So now he's got confidence. I made a couple tough ones. So it's a senior. He averaged 18 a game. He's player of the year, I guess. So it was a senior dominated team. It's good to see, and they provided something for us that we're going to see with going forward here. So it provided You know, we're gonna face bigger teams obviously, but we're not gonna face a team probably that shoots it that well with that many guys shooting on the perimeter. So it prepares us for teams that rely on threes.
A little bit different than that game you played in against them in double
Yeah, I
overtime.
don't even remember it. I mean, that's, I know I remember when they talked about we were trying to find an opponent, and as we were scrambling, we kind of got in that situation this year with that first game, and I got in and they mentioned and talked about Southwestern. I was like, I think we played against them, so yeah, I've been the butt of a few jokes on that one, but yeah, that was a while back. But yeah, it's a good team. They're seniors, and I wish them the best of luck. And they played hard, and you know, they out-rebounded us. That says a lot.
Jimmy, what do you want to get out of you? You got 4 home games to get this season started. What do you
Yeah.
want to get out of that group?
Well, I mean, you know, I've been saying, you know, yes, we're young, but everybody's young. 9 new guys. I keep, you know, don't want to use it as an excuse, but you know, we saw it tonight, and so that was disappointing. We didn't see it in the scrimmages, you know, but we played different teams. We played really big physical teams, and we fought, we clawed, we scrapped. But this team spread us out more, and we didn't handle that as well. So that's just different looks for us. I mean, these guys have, you know, it's just a different look. I mean, for 9 of these guys, it's a whole new world, and for some of them, Arthur's playing more, Russell's playing more. You know, it's different in that regard too. So this was about guarding on the perimeter and at every spot, and chasing down loose balls, long rebounds, and we didn't do that well. But too many careless turnovers as well. And again, I think we settled, didn't get enough inside touches, but better job in the second half in all those areas, and so something hopefully we can build off of.
Jimmy, you mentioned his rebounding, but Jair, just kind of what do you think he can bring?
Well, he shoots it well, as you can see, and he does rebound. He rebounded at George Mason. His numbers, if you look at them, are significant, and he's done it in practice all the time. So he's a physical. He doesn't mind contact. He's physical, and I think between Deontay and him, we're going to have a great, nice lineup, a nice mix of guys, and a little bit undersized, but I think they're both long and athletic. And Jair's probably more physical, though Deontay's not lacking in that area. I think we'll have a nice rotation at that spot. Granted, they're 2 new guys, but I think we'll be in a good spot with those guys that we have in the time. Jair was a little fatigued as he was going. There's a lot of good for him.
When you see Deontay, be ready for Tuesday.
No, hip flexor, we'll see. I mean, again, like I said, he's from Braxton, so this is out of nowhere. And we have 2 other guys, but they weren't suited up, and Easley's a red shirt, obviously, and then Jaden. So all of a sudden you're changing your lineup and doing something different. You haven't done it all the time.
With 9 new guys, how do you think the new guys handled making those?
I mean, I think we got better in the half, so hopefully we'll get better these 3 practices and understand. But I thought there was you know, there was some current, you know, I had some concerns going in, and sadly some of them were realized. And you know, I think we're a little anxious. I think we're a little undisciplined on defense, and I think we're a little slow reacting to what they were doing offensively as far as spreading the floor and shooting it pretty much from every spot. So a little better in the second half, which at least is a good sign going forward.
Any last questions for Coach?
Get ready for Tuesday, and I'm looking forward to the opportunity. I mean, I think this team's all about growing, and I'm still real confident in where these guys are going to get to. But they're going to take advantage of these opportunities. They're going to learn from it and get better for it. So I'm excited. I thought Desmond was terrific. Again, he came in the second half and drove the ball more. That's what we addressed in the halftime. I think he set the tone in a lot of ways.
Okay.
Okay.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you, guys. Thanks.